Hi, hello, and welcome back to another episode inside of. Well, I don't know what I've wanted to call this world exactly. I haven't named under Ursi's Nostalgia, but I don't know. That just doesn't have as good of a ring to it. But we're starting bright and early on a new day. I need to move my mouse. I'm not bumping into my keyboard. And I do have a plan for today at the very least. And that is to try and find a snow biome. Now I have, oh, well, that was easy. That was easy to find a snow biome. I forgot I lived right next to one. Well, that's perfect because I need snow. And there's a creeper. Ignoring you until you go away. But yes, snow in general is just one of the better building materials, especially for this version, because you can get plenty of it real easily. That, and it is one of the prettier, more flat blocks, so we just need enough for, I think it's two. I don't know if it would be more efficient with multiple of them, but two will work for now. And now we need to find a pumpkin, which I could have swore I saw some at some point when I was exploring. It probably would have been nice to pick one up preemptively, but I didn't think about it. There's a jungle. I think they can spawn in the jungle. Collect some sugarcane. There's not much of a major plan for today other than to maybe explore a little bit, um, get a snow golem, and maybe find a village. I'm hoping to at least find a village. Because I think a village would be very helpful. Help get me some stuff that I haven't gathered yet. Mm, don't know pumpkins. Again, I thought I saw some when I was exploring last episode. I could have been wrong. Yes, ba ba ba. But no, what I plan on doing is just using the snow to build. Um, like I said, snow is just one of the prettier blocks. Um, and then who knows, maybe even try working on collecting a few villagers to make an iron farm. Although I don't know if iron farms work in this version. It'd be nice if they did, but you never know. I might be just still a little too spoiled to everything that's like in the newest version. Oh, right in front of my eyes. There's pumpkins. I might collect more than just one, just in case I do need more. Now, I did remake this world just to kind of test out to see if I can spawn a snow golem and have it produce snow over by where I have my house, and luckily the answer is yes, I can. Um, hmm. Not really much else out over here, so let's head back. So I'm also kind of realizing something, and I wonder if the snow golem will disappear. No, if I make something, it shouldn't disappear, right? If I make an iron golem, it shouldn't disappear, and if I make a snow golem, it shouldn't disappear, right? There's some iron down there. I heard a lot of mobs over here. And I think that's just because it's a cave. Although it would be nice if there was a mob spawner. Alright, yep, it's just the fact that it's a cave. Alright. Okay. I guess it's time to head back home. And give this guy a nice, comfy home. What would be nice is if I had more iron, kind of automate this. But at the moment, iron is, well, I don't have iron. Plain and simple like that. I could always collect some, but honestly, that's a lot. So, for the time being, what we will do is just focus on Snow Golem, which we are going to need a name for. So I'll leave it up to you guys. First person to comment a name for the Snow Golem, that'll be its name. The one thing I do miss is swimming. I guess I could have made a boat, but then again, it probably would have broken on something. So, we bob. We're bobbing. There we go. Back on land. I like how when I needed sheep, they were nowhere to be found, and now that I don't need them, they are everywhere. Isn't that just how this game works? You don't need something, so it's nowhere. Or you don't need something, so it's everywhere, but you need something. Can't find it. I think I just said the same thing twice. Oh well, you get what I mean. You get what I mean. Don't let my random brain jumbling take away from what I meant. Do you know what? Maybe this episode will do another farm. I think that would be somewhat decent. But I think I do need iron to really make anything good and automated. So for the time being, it's just going to be good old manual farming. Oh, and look, we're back home just in time. Let's see, where should we... I'm thinking right here. Let me chop down this tree. And what should I build this out of? I guess I got some cobblestone. So what we could probably do is make the majority of it out of stone. Use some glass. I'm trying to do some simple math. No, I think I'll be needing 7. And then let's cook that up. We'll wait out the night a little bit so that way that tree can decay and we can get this stuff cooking. Now, I'm debating on whether or not I should cook the stone once again, sort of get a smooth stone. Well, this is smooth stone. No, this is stone. When was it called smooth stone? Either way, the well, I think what is now referred to as smooth stone. But these will be for the walls. And if I have more oak wood, I think I will do that for the sides. Let me do one more. I'll do one more. We'll see how it looks. So we'll do this, and then we'll turn this one into smooth stone. Oh, we can't do that in this version. Interesting. Oh, okay. So it's not recooking it, it is just turning it into stone slabs. That's fascinating. There's been so much that has changed, so you're gonna have to forgive me for having to relearn everything that's here. Great, so I'm thinking you need to go. Thank you, goodbye. So we'll go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And 1, 2. Yeah, I need one more. I wasn't originally going to have it built up like that, but I kind of needed a little higher. I guess while we're doing that, I could look to see if I do have more oak, which is helpful. That's helpful, right? Right, I just need 3 more. 3 more oak, which I'll just chop down this whole tree for. Perfect, perfect. Had exactly enough for it to break. Now I will put the glass in last. But if I'm not mistaken, I just need a slab right there. No, not a slab. I might have to build this one more higher. So let's... I don't think I can, but oh, I can. Okay. So I can place them sideways. So we'll do that. We'll do that for right there. Let's see, what did I come in here for? I need 3 more of those. Might have needed to get more, but oh well. And one more, and we're good to go. I think we're good to go. Now this seems very extra, but I want them to be comfortable. Oh, I need more oak because, well, because I used up the last little bit of it. So we'll chop this down real quick. Should probably eat. There we are. Now let's line up here. Ouch. So now we shall place this right there. And this gives us good viewing area. And I should put a slab there. So let's... Actually, I have some birch slabs. We'll use the birch slabs. Whoops. And I feel like I am missing something, but I think this is it. I guess the way of getting up there? Let me just collect one more piece of dirt. I'll put it back. Hey, snow, and... Whoops. Pumpkin. Alright, down we go. And I guess let's test it out. Okay, so I do need a way to get in and collect it. So let's just... What I could do is... this. I wanted snow for building, so that's what it's going to be used for. See how fast that goes now? And now, if I'm not mistaken, I do think snow breaks when put next to a torch. Could be wrong. I'm Kind of hoping I'm wrong. But we shall see. So I do need to light up this area more. There we go. Look at that. I think it looks nice. Could probably do with a birch slab right there on the floor, so that way I can kind of be right next to it, so I don't have to keep jumping. There we go. Ooh, that was a nice... See how fast that went? That was honestly super fast. Okay, so here's the experiment. We got snow right here. We have torches right here. We shall see if snow melts next to a torch. I hope not. I know ice does. I know ice will melt. And I think snow, like the powder, the small, like, well, what they create. That thing right there. I know that will disappear with a torch next to it, but I don't know if a full block of snow will. So we shall see. You know, I'm hoping it doesn't. But I do think that at some point, I'm going to be building down the side of this mountain here. I'm going to add an attachment, and it's going to like kind of MC Escher down the mountain. Which there's a lot of pigs down there. Like a pig party. So, that being said, how about we cap this guy off so that way he's not directly in the sun? And look at him. He looks so happy. At some point we might get him a friend in there. But for the time being, let's turn all of these into blocks. Now, I wanted these... Oh, I don't know what I was thinking. So we have 25 of them, which I was going to use these to start building along the side back here. Because I think stone mixed with some birch or even sandstone. I think sandstone would look nice. Or just sand in general would look nice. But leading off of, my back wall here, heading down the mountain, we're going to have like a staircase and everything, balcony sections, just overlooking into the valley. We're going to need a lot of glass, a lot of sand. A lot of stone, which we're going to be cutting off this mountain here. We're going to be getting a lot of stone. And then we're going to be building the rest of our base into the mountain here. So that way I have a way up and down this mountain nice and easily. Hopefully, once we get towards the bottom, I could start a mine. But yeah. I know I said I will start another farm here. So let's see if I have any sand. And I do not have any sand. This is troubling because I don't have any iron or ways of getting water up here as of right now. So we will leave the episode off right here. And I guess we'll have to come up with another small side project that we could do. I will probably start clearing off the side of this mountain here off camera, just that way you guys don't have to sit there and watch the boringness that is me mining and digging away. It'll just make a nice just a nice side siding all the way down, just flat, nothing else, until we get to the very bottom. So, that being said, thank you so much for watching. And remember, first person to give me a name for our snow golem over here, that's going to be its name. All right? So, don't be afraid to comment and help me think of a name for this guy. Till next time, I'll see you on the next one. Bye, everyone.